Meet Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, also called Fazza by many. He's a member of the Dubai royal family, and people worldwide adore his level of money and power. Fazza has a life that most people could only imagine when growing up in luxury. He can spend his days drinking exotic beverages, relaxing by the pool, and enjoying the better things in life. Yet he wants more out of life than just relaxation. He is driven by a strong desire to discover the world and challenge himself. So how does Fazza enjoy his billions? That's all about why we have this video. Today, Billionaire Blueprint gets up close with one of the royals, Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Stay tuned and don't touch the dial as we bring you all the things and ways this prince spends his billion-dollar fortune. The name is Fazza, but his real name is Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. In fact, simply to save time, you probably should just go by Fazza. Along with being a thrill seeker and an animal lover, he is also a photographer, a seemingly eligible bachelor, and a gorgeous man. Oh, and did we also mention that he is absurdly wealthy? Wealthy like a billionaire. His actual net worth is a very disputed issue, with some estimating his net worth at $400 million, while others estimate it at $14 billion. But either way, Fazza is super rich. But why? Where does the name Fazza come from? Well, like his father, vice president and ruler of Dubai, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, Sheikh Hamdan also composes poetry, some of which he periodically posts online. Fazza is a phrase from the Emirati dialect, frequently used in Nabati poetry. Even now, it is still a well-liked form of art in the UAE. The name refers to a person who is eager to aid and encourage others, which perfectly captures Hamdan's desire to ease people's pain and reignite joy in their hearts through his writing. In addition to his poetry, Hamdan is also known for his adventurous spirit, which he showcases on his Instagram through photos of his various expeditions. From ziplining to snowboarding, this crown prince knows how to have fun. Have you heard the one about the modest Arab prince? No, seriously. Despite what some may think, not all princes blow their wealth on gold-plated everything. Take Fazza, for example. Sure, he's got some fancy, expensive stuff, but he doesn't need to show it all off on Instagram. Instead, he's all about showcasing his photography skills on social media. And let's not forget about his real estate portfolio. We can only imagine it's fit for a king, or in this case, a prince. All hail Fazza, the humble prince. Let's get to that real quick. We start with the investment firm Zabil Investments, which is privately owned, and Fazza is the owner. You can be sure that he has a lot of influence over where the investment business invests its money, even though the acquisitions aren't being made in his name. The Jumeirah Zabil Saray, a 5-star hotel in Dubai's man-made Palm Jumeirah, is the most magnificent of all the sites and buildings under the company's management. This hotel is just amazing. Although the construction cost is unknown, some sources have it at $12 billion, making it one of the priciest structures in an already exorbitantly costly region. And away from home, Canada saw the largest private real estate transaction in 2013 in Vancouver's Fairmont Pacific Rim Hotel for 3 penthouse levels. Even though the buyer's identity was withheld, many sources are certain that it was Fazza. After purchasing them, he has even resided in the condominiums. 3 penthouse levels were purchased as part of the deal, with the top floor being the most expensive property ever built and sold for $25 million. Fazza then decided to buy up the 2 sub-penthouse stories below that apartment for completeness sake, probably only as soundproofing. $55 million was spent on all 3 in total. And what about cars? Does he have one of the gold-plated cars you see in Dubai? Well, the Californian car company Watercar has been developing amphibious vehicles for a while, but it wasn't until recently that they truly found their footing. Prince Fazza had to have the Python, the automaker's most current upgrade, with a top speed of more than 80 miles per hour on land and roughly 45 miles per hour on the water. And just because he's a royal, the prince actually needed 6. Being a lover of the outdoors, Fazza is probably planning to take some close friends and family out on the water to enjoy the unique enjoyment that only amphibious vehicles can provide. The overall order price for the large purchase was around $800,000 because each of these vehicles costs more than $150,000. Few automobiles are as special and unusual as the Lamborghini Veneno Roadster. There were just 9 of these automobiles made in 2014, and the average price for one is $4.5 million. Fazza, known for showing off his automobiles, presented a few at a well-known car event. Fazza displayed a total of 6 vehicles, each one a magnificent work of art. His Veneno has the biggest initial outlay of all of his vehicles. The prince allowed auto show attendees to get up and personal with the Veneno Roadster, maybe for the first and only time in their lives. If you know Fazza, the McLaren P1 is a ludicrous car. It's quite likely that the prince was drawn in by the car's incredible speed. The hybrid supercar has a top speed of 217 miles per hour and a 0 to 60 time of less than 3 seconds. It's for sure that Fazza has not only a McLaren P1, but also the very first McLaren P1. For the distinction, he spent around $1.3 million. Now, here's a car that's worth its weight in gold, or at least it looks like it is. The Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport Vitesse is one vehicle that's sure to turn heads, and not just because of its top speed of 255 miles per hour. Indeed, it sort of is. Only a tiny number of individuals can afford the automobile because of its $1.7 million price tag, and Fazza belongs to this club. The Veyron is thought to be the fastest open-top production sports vehicle in the world, reaching speeds of more than 250 miles per hour. So, you would expect this automobile to be the center of attention when Fazza puts it on display. However, the Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport Vitesse blends nicely with his other outstanding vehicles to form a broader whole. Although it's difficult to tell, we believe Fazza may have the world's greatest collection of sports vehicles. In fact, the vehicles that we have mentioned are just but a highlight. And it's not just cars. The rich prince also loves to fly in style. Fazza and his family traveled to Dubai for the 12th Dubai Air Show to peruse the exhibits and see if any aircraft caught their attention. And a few were present, yet they weren't seeking a personal jet. Fazza and his father wanted to upgrade Dubai's fleet, and they succeeded. They purchased 40 of the new Boeing 787-10 Dreamliners since they were so happy with them. This more than $15 billion transaction sure promotes tourism in Dubai and comforts visitors. These new 330-passenger aircraft have an average list price of roughly $306 million each. But what about something more unusual? The world's most expensive camel. To go out and buy a record, you must have a deep passion for camels, and Fazza took that action. He has such a deep affinity for camels that he spent $2.7 million on one. This camel wasn't your typical one. You may get the impression that this camel was genuinely exceptional, possibly a long-lost member of the royal camel dynasty. Nevertheless, it was the winner of a competition for the prettiest camels. It is real. This camel was chosen as having the finest appearance among more than 17,000 hump-backed giraffes. This is attractive. The 3 camel owners who placed first in the competition shared a $2 million reward, but only one camel captured Fazza's affection and pocketbook. So definitely, the camel owner had a nice day because of that. He received an extra $2.7 million from Fazza after winning a total of $666,000 in prize money. But still, Fazza is in a league of his own when it comes to luxury yachts. One of the world's most opulent ships, the Quattro L yacht, is owned by him. Quattro L, a 2013 Lursen vessel built by Italian firm Nuvolari Leonard, with 8 roomy bedrooms with space for up to 16 passengers. With a crew of 29, visitors can expect an amazing time on board. The interior of the yacht is gorgeous and includes a gym created by Usain Bolt, a spa with a hair salon, a massage area, and multiple pools. The 4 L's, love, life, liberty, and luxury, that make up the name Quattro L, wonderfully capture the ideal yachting experience. So do you think Fazza should translate to luxury in English? If you like this video, please check out the rest of the videos on our channel, Billionaire's Blueprint. Like and comment on this video, and most importantly, subscribe to Billionaire's Blueprint. Put yourself in Fazza's shoes. What is the one thing you'd buy with such money? Please share in the comments. And with that, the video comes to an end. Peace.